Hi, I'm Tatiana Dyachenko, and this video is about narcissistic father, perfectionist type. How this parenting style destroys their children, and what problem do they have when they are grown up. Previously on my channel I talked about Alex, who is suffering with autoimmune disease, and today I will talk about the daughter of narcissist, perfectionist. And to know more about consequences of narcissistic abuse, please subscribe to my channel, click the button below this video and the bell, and you will get notification about my next videos. Narcissist perfectionist considers himself as a gold standard. He is the best at anything, and he wants his children to be on the same level, because children are an extension of him, something to brag about, to get admiration from others. A narcissist perfectionist constantly reminding his children that they are not perfect, to make them work harder to get to this level. It can be observed in narcissistic mothers too, but more often I see this in fathers. This is a story of a Russian lady, Svetlana, 30 years old, my client, and her father is perfect. He was an A student at school, at university. He is PhD in science. He calls himself 100% man. He doesn't have a diagnosis of NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, but his behavior, as it was described by Svetlana, is consistent with at least 6 criteria of NPD according to DSM-5. He divorced with Svetlana's mother because she was not good enough for him, and later he married another woman and divorced again because she didn't fit his expectation. She was not worthy of his holy highness. Svetlana has a problem with self-realization. She doesn't know who she is. What does she want to do in life? She suffers from a lack of motivation, lack of purpose in life, and if she starts something, she immediately feels anxiety and doubt, because she believes that she is not doing it right and no one will appreciate her effort. And after a while, she would stop, and then she feels guilty for not being able to finish what she had started. And this was a constant cycle. Start, anxiety and doubt. Stop, and then guilt. Start, doubt, stop, guilt. Using my multiple repetitions method, we were able to track down what happened in Svetlana's childhood, why she has these motivational problems. It turns out that she was always afraid to make a mistake. Her father told her, "You better think and then do." And she was trying to follow his advice to avoid disapproval and punishment. For example, she had been cleaning her room and then remembered her father's advice and started to think, is it good enough? Got anxious, her motivation disappeared, and she was not able to finish in time. Later her father comes and sees that nothing is done, and he punishes her, beats her with a belt. It resulted in doubting herself in every activity she started, and then losing motivation and feeling guilty for not finishing this. This is the pattern. Start, doubt, stop, guilt. After a while, she felt like, why to start? I will not finish anyway, but feel guilty. Another phrase her father constantly repeated, "You better don't do something than do a lousy job." And she didn't know what the criteria of a good job was, because they were always different. The girl graduated with straight A's from high school and a good university. She got a master's degree. The apple didn't fall far from the tree. She knew straight A's is good, higher education is good, but she didn't know what to do with her life to get her father's approval. Mr. 100% didn't teach her how to be herself. Enjoy life, try different things without fear of failing, explore the possibilities. He taught her how to be perfect. He criticized her for everything she did. The same problem her sister has. They both struggle with self-realization. Both girls decided to be mothers and have children. It was a way to avoid father's disapproval. But it was not good enough for him either. He made them feel that it's shameful to be a housewife. You need to have a job to build a career. You need to be a role model for your children. You are doing nothing, you're just staying home. And now Svetlana is far away from her father, and his disapproval became her inner voice of self-disapproval. Svetlana blames herself for everything, and which led to prolonged severe depression and suicidal ideation, even suicidal behavior. She doesn't have meaning in life. She is not 100%. She blames herself for everything, for starting and not finishing, for not having a career, for being not perfect mother. This is an example how perfectionism can be damaging and debilitating. If your parents are perfectionists, allow yourself to be imperfect. To get self-realization, you don't have to be perfect and do everything on the highest level. Find what you like to do and enjoy the process, and don't blame yourself for 90% and 80%, especially at the beginning. Tell your inner critic to be quiet. You are not your father. You don't need to compare yourself with him or anyone else and punish yourself. Praise yourself for the effort and perseverance. Listen to yourself. You are a unique and valuable person. You are worthy. You are good enough. If you like this video, click like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. See you next time. It was Tatiana Dyachenko.